All right, fair use, fair use. This is your brother Wap Rummy back with another lesson, Lord, willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wahab, Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Lord, honor to the apostles, the elders, bishops, the great millstone who taught me the truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord. Still on highways and byways, prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the one-third men, women, and children able to escape the judgment of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah by their faith. As you see, Venezuela earthquake. Death toll can go above 10,000, man. And everybody should have heard or known about the earthquakes happening yesterday. It was 4, one in California, two in Venezuela, and I think one was in Papua New Guinea, and another one was in it was somewhere else, Japan. And they said emergency power earthquake, powerful earthquakes, emergency powerful earthquakes triggers massive seismic activity around the Pacific Ring within seconds. So this is they've been speaking about this Pacific Ring for a minute now, man. Major earthquakes, and these are just birth pains, man. The Lord is soon to return, man. As you see, notable earthquakes today, June 24th, California 5.6, Venezuela 7.2. and 7.5, man. That was a major, man. These are major earthquakes. It says Japan was 6.9. So the earth is groaning, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. The scriptures clearly tell us about these earthquakes and what's going to happen at the end of the world. I made a couple scriptures, hit a couple videos, and Lord willing to be edifying.
Está temblando. Desastre que hay. Acabado totalmente. Observen después del terremoto. Observen cómo quedó todo. Señores, grave la situación que estamos viviendo acá.
That was Venezuela. Check it out, man. This ain't no joke.
Ya, afuera que tenemos. No salen allá, hermano, no, fuera más peligroso, hermano. Por allá, señores, al puerta 4, por allá.
You see the passengers run as Venezuela airport ceiling collapses. And you see the ground just split, man. These are the birth pains, man. I'm gonna have to get that one back because he brought out good information on that one. Let me get that one right back.
What the fuck just happened in Venezuela? This is so bad. Literally 39 seconds apart, a 7.2 magnitude earthquake and then a 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck Venezuela. United States Geological Survey warned that the casualties could reach in the thousands. This is one of the worst series of earthquakes Venezuela has ever experienced since the 1800s, people. Obviously, this is not normal at all. And what's even more insane is the fact that a 6.9 earthquake in Japan happened simultaneously to these double earthquakes. I just want to point this out, okay? Because if there are two that are of that severity back to back like that, you can only unfortunately expect more to occur. Venezuela sits along a complex and active tectonic boundary where the Arabian Plate interacts with the South American Plate, creating a zone of frequent earthquakes across the country's northern region. Not just that, but an area of Northern California experienced its biggest earthquake, like you can see here, since 1940. Lucy Jones, a veteran California seismologist, said that this was the biggest earthquake in nearly 9 decades in the region, which is not on a major fault. Keep in mind, just recently, according to a study by researchers at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, the San Andreas Fault and San Jacinto Fault Zone have reached their highest stress levels in 1,000 years. The Earth is clearly awakening, and it feels as if we are inching closer to a major event occurring than ever before.
Yeah. So the Lord warned us of his return, man. What will be happening at his return? Let me hit a couple scriptures and we'll get back to these videos. I got a bunch of them. Bunch of scripts, a bunch of videos, man. And if you're not taking heed to these lessons, man, you see, man, it didn't take that long for this to hit. Man, any day, the Lord can change the way the world goes just overnight, man. All of a sudden, everything changes, man. This is Matthew 24 and verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom." And also, they're not putting on the news, man, but Russia is about to strike Poland, they're saying. And that's just, a couple of reports I've seen. So, yeah, man, these wars are at the door, man, as well as the Lord at the door. It says, "And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." So all over, man, it's going to be earthquakes, man. So we know that these are the birth pains the Lord spoke about before his return, man. Let's get it in Luke 21. This is Luke 21 in verse 10. It says, "Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places," man. And we're seeing the earth in birth pains, man. It's quaking. "And famine and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall be there from heaven, Salaki." So you see angels, man. They don't know what they are, but we know what they are. They call them UAPs, UFOs. The angels are being seen all over, man. I had last week, I was stepping out my back door, and it was a beautiful rainbow. I've never seen this before. Let me pull this up. But it covered the sky, man. And I did one of those, what you call those, yeah, right here. This rainbow, you can see the beginning and the end. What you call those panorama type of pictures, where I can pretty much turn and cover the whole, but it covered the whole sky, man. You could tell where I was moving, but it was a beautiful sight, man. Yeah, I couldn't get all of it, but you can see where it's the whole sky covered. It was so big. I never seen a full rainbow from the beginning, from one end to the other end. I never seen it before. So I had posted it as well, man. But that was beautiful, man. And the Lord is showing us, man, signs from the heavens. So we in those times, man. Let's continue on with these videos.
Marico, mi mamá, weón. Mi mamá. Marico, marico, marico. ¡Está temblando! ¡Está temblando! ¡Ay, no!
So this is the terror of the Lord, man. So the Lord is not playing, man. And you see this through the spirit, something major is happening in the earth. And just like that, man, your life can be taken away, man. Judgment of the Lord, man. Any day the Lord can just, man, flip a switch, man, and it'll be your life taken just like that, man. That's why we continue to, make these lessons, man, for our people to repent, man. The Lord is not playing, man. This is Isaiah 29 and verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes." It says earthquake, but you see it was multiple. It says, "and great noise with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire," man. So, man, that right there, man, threw me off, man. That all of a sudden, man, earthquake, boom, boom, back to back, 39 minutes or 39 seconds apart, something like that. Boom, man. It is, and they don't have a death toll yet, man. So you best believe, man, thousands upon thousands of people have died, man. They said the death toll can get up to 10,000 people have died, man. Man, that's heavy, man. So the Lord is visiting this place, man. Let me get this in the NLT as well. It says, "I, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah of heaven's armies, will act for you with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with whirlwind and storm and consuming fire," man. The Lord is to be feared, man. He's not playing around, man. You can tell the Lord is making things move on the earth, man. Literally. He's making things move, man. This is 1 Peter 4 and verse 17. It says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of power," man. So the Lord is judging his people, man. And it's just begun. It says, "And if it begin at us, and if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of power?" So if you're not taking heed to this word, man, we'll see you in the kingdom, man, after death by pain.
Okay, who upset planet Earth? Because this is major. Not one, not two, three major earthquakes in the last few hours. A 5.6 in Northern California near Redwood Valley, Mendocino County. Strong shake alerts. Thankfully, no major damage reported yet. Then a 6.9 offshore Japan. No big tsunami threat, but definitely a wake-up call. And then a 7.1 in Venezuela near Morón with strong shaking in Caracas, some building damage, and even a tsunami alert issued for the region. This is extremely significant. 3 big quakes in different parts of the world. I've watched quakes for years, as you know, and I have not seen such big quakes on the same day. So, have your go bags ready, and let's keep an eye on things. I hope everyone is safe as always, and I'll see you in the comments. Take care.
See, a major event like this could make it where you won't even ever go back to your house again, man. That's the time we're in, man. The Lord is finna make some major moves, man.
¡Ayuda!
See, it's the aftermath, man. Major damage and destruction, man. And this is not a joke, man. This is not a joke. This shows you the Lord is, man. Man. He's finna bring that wrath. You taking it lightly, thinking what shit is not gonna happen. It's gonna pass over. It ain't gonna happen here in Babylon the Great, man. You are truly mistaken, man. This place is gonna be even worse than that. And that was horrible, man. To see the building just fell like it wasn't shit. This is 2nd Esdras 5 and verse 1. It says, "Nevertheless, as a coming tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number," man. So it's going to be mass deaths, man. 10, 20, 30, 40,000 at a time, man. hundreds of people at a time, man. And the way of truth shall be hidden. See, nobody's gonna be prophesying that word, man, when judgment is in the earth, man. It's all over the place. And the land shall be barren of faith. See, no one is gonna have faith because they're gonna be wondering how they're gonna make it through the judgment that's coming. And that's why we continue to, man, bring out these lessons, man. You can tell the time is short. The Lord is not holding back his wrath anymore, man. He's not holding back his wrath, man. Let me hit this 2 Ezra 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And you seeing the Lord visiting this place, man. Because he's right here. He says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. The Lord is visiting this place, man. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. See? For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So we're seeing the end of this man's world, man, the end of this man's kingdom. And we're warning you to wake up and repent to the Lord, man, because the Lord is shaking his hand on this place. Look at the aftermath.
Mira lo del cine, mira, 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 mira. Sí, mira cómo se cayeron todos los al frente. Marico, esto fue muy impresionante esto. Ay, Dios mío, la gente.
So a lot of those people are not going to be able to go to their houses anymore, man. They'll never be able to go back and pick up what they had, man, and start all, be able to, might not even be able to start all over, man. Because this is also leading to the MOTB. Because they're going to force them to get products and different things like that to pretty much survive, food and water. They're going to cause them to take the MOTB, man. You can see this is how it's going to lean that way, man. And you can just see it clear as day, man. Because it's a major, people are going to need help.
Mamá huevo, chaval. Estamos en pañales allá, ¿oye?
Dios mío, qué horrible. Ay, Dios mío. Qué triste, chamo.
Se cayeron dos edificios, mire, al lado de la Altamira, Dios mío, el que estaba aquí, en Altamira, el hotel Altamira, que tanto semáforos, se cayeron dos edificios, Dios mío, ay, tienen que
Ah, huevona.
Ah, huevona, ¿cómo te recogió? Mierda, ¿cómo te recogió?
Yeah, man. Sheesh. Buildings crumble like they wasn't shit, man.
4 major earthquakes hit Venezuela, Japan, and California all in the same day. In Venezuela, at 5 p.m., you had a 7.5 magnitude earthquake. And then right after that, at 6 p.m., you had a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. And that was from the aftershock. And then we go to Japan. 6:30 p.m. 6.9 magnitude earthquake. And let's not forget California. That happened at 11:10 a.m. It was the smallest one, but they're saying it was a lot of damage. 5.6 magnitude earthquake. And you have to remember that all of this happened in less than 24 hours. Mother Nature must not be happy. You had thousands of people lose power in California. Mind you, this is the largest earthquake in that region since 1940. You got buildings falling. You got people losing their lives. They're saying that in Venezuela, the death rate could be anywhere from 10 to 100,000. You heard what I just said? They said 100,000 people could have lost their life in those earthquakes in Venezuela. Matter of fact, look at this shit.
Yeah, man. Man, your Lord can take your life just like that, man. So, man, you better not be riding the fence, man. If you've been watching the videos and taking heed to the lessons, but thinking it's just a game, man, you playing with fire, man. Let me hit this real quick. This is 2 Ezra 8 and verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride," man. "But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee." And that's seeking this truth, man, as the hopeful elect is doing, man. Because people have lost everything they possess, man. Just like that, man. Not even an hour. Gone. So I'm in it there. Lord willing was edifying. Shalom. Shalom.